George Russell has made his intentions clear at Mercedes, which could impact Lewis Hamilton's ambitions in aiming for an 8th title. George Russell has laid down the gauntlet to his Mercedes teammate Lewis Hamilton by reiterating his desire to win titles at Mercedes. The Briton finished ahead of Hamilton in his first season with the Silver Arrows, and the Kings Lynn-born racer is now targeting adding a World Championship title to his list of honours in his time with the team, after being forced to bide his time with Williams. The 25-year-old replaced Valtteri Bottas at Mercedes for the 2022 season and made an immediate impression in his first campaign with the team, sealing 4th place in the Drivers' Championship and collecting his maiden win in Formula One at the Brazilian Grand Prix. On that day, Russell led home a 1-2 for Mercedes to end their 21-race run without a victory and denied Hamilton his first success of the season. Russell has begun 2023 in the same manner, out-qualifying the 7-time champion in all 3 races this season. Although his retirement from the Australian Grand Prix has left him adrift of Hamilton, 38, in the standings. But those achievements are not enough to fulfill Russell after spending 3 seasons at the back of the grid with Williams as he learned the tricks of the trade. At the time, Russell was frustrated as his F1 pals Lando Norris and Alex Albon were handed drives with McLaren and Red Bull respectively. Reflecting on his stint with the British team, he is grateful at being given a chance to settle into the sport but now wants to challenge for titles. I could now say that I threw away 3 years of my career because I was driving a car at the back of the grid and couldn't fight for the wins, but I can also look at the positive aspects of my stint at Williams, he told Square Mile. I now look back on those years and think, yes, maybe I learned more at the back of the grid than my rivals who have been thrown into the deep end from day one. Some drivers were thrown in front of the lines early in their careers and that hurt their careers. I have to be grateful to the people who advised me and eventually put me in this position. In those 3 years at Williams, the first might have been able to compete a little further in front, but if I hadn't driven a Mercedes, I wouldn't have fought for the world title anyway. So what's the difference? Ultimately I want to win titles, and whether I'm fighting at the back of the field or for position 7, there's no difference for me. All in all, I'm happy with how I stand now. Heading into the Azerbaijan Grand Prix on April 30th, Russell is currently 7th in the drivers' standings with 18 points, putting him 20 behind Hamilton and 51 behind championship leader Max Verstappen.